Welcome to Bike Bite. I'm Dr. L. Why am I not on the bike? Well, there's going to be two reasons why I might ride the car. If the weather's inhospitable, or if I'm talking about a subject that truly does not deserve your attention. Now today I'm going to use a topic to segue into something interesting. There's the bike right there, you see it? My pride and joy. Now this topic really fascinates me. So about a week ago, I saw this article pop up from CNBC, I think, NBC maybe. Here it is. And the news is designed to really fluster you. So the headline here is 74 city towns have voted out fluoride from their drinking water. So I wondered how many towns, cities are in the U.S., and what the article title should have been is 99.7% of towns and cities with fluoride are keeping it. But that wouldn't make a very good headline, of course. So what is fluoride? From a dental standpoint, we only care about fluoride for one reason. So a little bit of backstory. The outer layer of your tooth, the strong enamel, is made out of a substance called hydroxyapatite crystal lattice. And what that is, think of a building with lattice work around it being constructed. Calcium is like the keystone. So with calcium inside that structure, that little bit of what your outer layer of tooth is made out of, it's very strong. It stays there. It doesn't get pushed around. But if the calcium gets sucked out by acid, which is made by bacteria that eat sugar in your mouth, then the whole thing can collapse very easily as soon as it's hit with food or a toothbrush. So what fluoride does is if we put fluoride in your mouth and there's a calcium ion that's out, the fluoride is so similar to the calcium that it will go into that spot and act as that all-important keystone. But the advantage is that the fluoride makes the whole lattice work stronger. So the next time that bacteria eat the sugar and make acid, it's less likely for that fluoride ion to get kicked out like the calcium ion did. Now don't get me wrong, there is too much of a good thing. If you ingest a lot of fluoride, there are problems. But the same thing is true of anything. People have died from drinking too much water in too short a period. Okay, so now you know what fluoride is and why we as dentists care. So there's this whole group of people that think fluoride is bad. And they have two kinds of points. They have what I consider as valid points, and then they have points that are just quackery. So let's get the quackery out of the way. There's two basic things they say that I just think is bunk. They say that fluoride is a poison, and that our government is intentionally poisoning us. And two, they say that fluoride is a mind-controlled drug, and it's a big conspiracy. Okay, let's talk about some of the points I think are actually valid. And I don't think that these people are using these valid points in a valid way. I think they're using these valid points as just a way to prop up their goal of removing fluoride from the water. But they say, you know, we should choose what we're drinking. We shouldn't be forced to have some chemical in our water. And I think that's very American. Questioning authority. It's as American as me riding that motorcycle. You should be able to choose what's in your drinking water and what's not. But the problem is when a select few gain control and remove that fluoride, it's very difficult for the individuals who want to have fluoride in their water getting it. Now, if you live in an area that is not fluoridated, you can get fluoride in your water by buying nursery water. Go to your grocery store, there's a whole aisle of water, and there's a water specifically made for mixing up baby formula. And they have nursery water with fluoride and nursery water without fluoride. As long as you buy a name brand of that item, you'll find it has the correct recommended dose of fluoride for developing teeth. Alright, so we're taking the Old Spanish Trail exit here, turning right to go towards work. And don't get me wrong, occasionally I'll get a patient or a parent come into my office and they have the completely reasonable concern that they've heard something we use is bad from a whole big voice. Occasionally they talk about it in the media. And they want to know that what they're giving their child is safe. And sometimes they've already been convinced, and whatever I say isn't going to change their mind. Now, I don't argue with people that have already made up their mind. I respect what they've decided to do. And as a parent myself, I understand where they're coming from, but it's too bad that they've gotten this information that, in my opinion, is just really inaccurate. So, I won't make this video about making a point one way or the other. I'll just tell you from my personal experience, from some past jobs where I accepted Medicaid. This is insurance for children with parents that don't have enough money. The government subsidizes them. So they qualified because their family did not have enough income to get free dental work. And I will tell you, I saw populations that had fluoride in their water, populations who did not have fluoride in their water. And the children, this is no difference in anything except for the areas they lived in, slightly different zip codes, having well water without fluoride or state-provided water with fluoride. The kids with fluoride had half as many cavities and they were half as big. The kids that did not have fluoride had twice as many fillings that I had to do, and they were twice as big. Now, I never ran into the situation where I felt like one of these children needed a root canal because they hadn't had fluoride. But over and over again, I thought to myself, if these kids had just had the fluoride in their water as recommended, they wouldn't need half of the work that I'm doing for them. But, as a parent, you have to make your own decision. And since we live in America, that's your right. If you have a question, please comment below. I'll make a video about it. If you'd like to see us in a professional manner, here's our information. Have a great day, everybody.